the aluminum in strips. Haven't figured out a good way to cut it or to drill a hole properly through it without destroying it almost, and it takes forever. But I think I will proceed and figure that out when I can. Why am I making a heatsink from scratch? I usually have computers laying around that I can rip off a heatsink from. This strange one from a laptop that all the fins, I tried to do something with the fins. Too brittle and hard to work with. And that's the only one I had, so I figured, what is a heatsink but just a way to transfer heat away from one thing to another? Copper and aluminum, I think, are your best conductors for this type of stuff. Okay. So this is going to get me part of the way there, because I'm going to put the laser right through the center here, and I don't know if I'll just manually space them. I don't know yet. And I don't know if I want to just try to drill one at a time, or no, I'm going to drill through all of them. That's what I'm going to do. Which means that I'm going to go ahead and get the copper going. And the rest of these puppies. Pause, because this takes forever, and I'll be right back. Okay, drew the lines and everything, and I'm continuing to cut. Exciting video so far, huh? I don't have any thermal paste either, and this isn't going to be a very tight fit for the laser, but I read that you can make your own thermal paste out of Vicks Vapor Rub, or even a paste made out of cornstarch somehow. So I'll lather the laser up with that and slide it into the heat sink hole that I'll be drilling here shortly, and hopefully it'll do some good. This is a piece of copper now. I haven't cut any of this yet. Not too bad. Like butter. I was going to do it all in copper, but the copper is a lot more expensive, as you can imagine, than the aluminum. So I figured I'll start with copper on the laser, and then end up with aluminum on the outsides. I think copper is the better conductor of heat. Then I'm going to put a little fan in there or something like that. I will speed all this up. What we got so far. This is going pretty smoothly. Unfortunately, the test piece that I tried to drill, which is coming up next, drilling the hole through the sink, was a real pain in the ass. I don't know if I still have my test piece, but it looks like crap. Yeah, here we go. So this one right here is the one I finally figured out to use this type of drill and go extremely slow. So we'll see how that works out. And if it doesn't, I'll just shit can the whole thing and go try to find me a heatsink. That's a nice straight line. Almost got my finger on that one. Okay, last couple of pieces. This copper's thick. Okay, last piece. Still don't know how I'm going to do this. I know I'm making a bunch of fins. I'm going to drill a hole straight through all of them where my laser will sit, but I need a way to space these fins and secure them into place. I haven't gotten that far yet. And how to secure them to a bottom plate or something. Okay, all cut up. Copper, aluminum. So something like this. Ooh, that copper's heavy. So, something along these lines, and then of course some spacing mechanism, and that'll do it. Let me come back when I figure that part out. Maybe I need to go ahead and drill my hole first. Okay, so figured I'd document this F up here I'm about to do. I don't know how to do this any better, to tell you the truth. I'm not very mechanical, as you might have imagined. I wish that weren't the case, but it is. And I don't have a lot of patience, you know. So I'm trying to get these all lined up as best as possible. I can file them after they're all connected somehow later. But anyway, I'll try to hold them in place when I drill. That'll have to do. Okay, here goes nothing. Wish I had a drill press. Okay, so it's going somewhat slowly. I'm gonna go get my goggles because I don't want to lose my eyesight. Okay. Now I know there's somebody out there who can tell me a better way to do this and that I'm a moron for doing it this way, but you're not here, so I will proceed. It's not really gonna cut it, is it? I wonder if I need to just go do like a couple at a time. Or maybe, maybe a different drill bit and then move up to this one. Let's try that. Let's try this guy. through. I don't know if you can see. Probably not. Alright. Ooh, metal filings on my MacBook Pro. That's probably the best and smartest thing I've done all day. This is going to be extremely crude, but I don't care. I'm going to go up to 3/8. This heat sink's going to be housed in a box, so I don't care what it looks like, as long as it's functional. Wow, actually went through. Need to make sure I'm going all the way though. All right, that's actually seems to be working. Now, next up is a 1/2 inch, and I think that's too big. What I really want, what I really should do is use a file so that I can wedge that laser in there. Let me go get the laser. I'll be right back. All right, here's the laser. I got this guy. It's a 1.3 watt 445 nanometer blue laser. And I'll post who I got it from and everything, and let you know how it goes. But this hole here is just a hair too small, and I don't have a next size up drill, so what I need to do, I think, is file this puppy manually so that I get a very, very close fit on the heatsink in the laser. I don't know how this material is going to file. Let's take a look. Oh man, this puppy is hot. How much do I have to go here? Not too much. I don't know. Actually. Oh man, that puppy is radiating some heat. It's doing its job already. I don't think I can even touch it at this point. Yeah. What I need to do is try to get the laser measured better. Yeah, I got quite a ways to go. And I don't think filing's the answer. If I had a better file, perhaps. But I don't. So I will hunt around for a little bit larger drill bit, and I will be right back.